I hate libs.
I am a proud liberal.
I hate centrism. This meme satirizes political intelligence by showing that both the dumbest and smartest people reject liberalism, but for two completely different reasons. In the center, you have a mid-IQ Wojak, representing the average liberal. This isn't necessarily a liberal in the partisan democratic sense, but rather a cultural centrist, a normie, if you will. They are in favor of upholding the status quo and reflexively reject any worldview, right or left, that challenges the legitimacy of existing institutions. The mid-IQ centrist mindset dominates American political life. These types don't consider systems such as capitalism or imperialism when it comes to politics. Their guiding impulse is stability. Most of the time they aren't bad people, but have just been conditioned to instinctually seek comfort. In the liberals' eyes, the problems of America aren't found in the underlying economic or power structures. No. To these people, the real problem are the characters at both ends of the spectrum, who they view as extremists. Starting on the lowest part of the spectrum, we have the low IQ Wojak, symbolized by a drooling MAGA supporter. This character clings to tribal identity politics. To them, liberal or lib is a slur. Their disdain for liberals is driven purely by emotional conditioning, not ideology. This is because they lack a coherent worldview. To them, politics is just sport, their team versus the libs. And most of the time, they can't clearly explain to you what a lib even is. The word liberal becomes a catch-all slur for everyone who seems smug, educated, urban, or progressive. Hating libs feels like asserting power in a world that constantly makes them feel powerless. And this is what makes these low IQ lib haters such easy marks for right-wing media and manosphere scammers to manipulate, because it's much easier for the low IQ brain to just reflexively blame immigrants or woke activists than it is to understand systemic issues like capitalism. So when it comes to wealth inequality, it's George Soros pulling strings, not a function of capitalism. When there's war, it's the deep state, not imperialism expanding markets through force. Then, on the highest side of the spectrum, you have the high IQ Lenin Wojak. He doesn't necessarily view the liberal as an enemy who must be destroyed, but rather someone trapped within the structure of Western capitalism who is capable of evolving past their function as managers of the status quo. The high IQ Wojak's goal is not to defeat the mid IQ liberal, but help them grow their consciousness. In fact, he doesn't even refer to them as liberals because that's just a surface identity. When he sees them, he just sees their function within the capitalist structure, which is centrism. This is because the high IQ Wojak transcends identity politics. To him, it's not a matter of liberals versus conservatives, it's about the system that creates the two teams. Capitalism. Once the lower two stop defending or personalizing the system and begin understanding it, they can join the high IQ Wojak in the battle for liberation from capitalist domination. It's structural, not emotional.